You just shelled out for Nintendo's shiny new Switch 2, didn't you? But what about your beloved collection of Switch 1 games? Are they suddenly obsolete? Or are you getting a free ride into the next generation, with all your old friends tagging along? Nintendo officially launched the Switch 2 back in June of 2025, and naturally, one of the first questions on everyone's mind was, can my old games come with me? Well, here's the good news. For the most part, yes. You can absolutely pop your old physical Switch 1 cartridges right into your new Switch 2, and those digital downloads you've amassed over the years, they'll transfer over seamlessly too. Think of it like upgrading your phone. Your apps usually just move with you, right? Now, before you get too excited, there's a crucial detail. The reverse isn't true. You cannot play shiny new Switch 2 games on your older Switch 1 console. That makes perfect sense, of course. The new hardware is, well, new and often pushes boundaries the old simply can't handle. But Nintendo has also introduced an interesting middle ground for some titles, the Switch 2 Edition upgrade packs. For a small fee, think 9 to 20 euros, depending on the game, you can grab a digital upgrade that boosts your Switch 1 titles graphically and sometimes unlocks new features specifically for the Switch 2. We're talking about games like Pokémon Legends or The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom getting a visual facelift, and even Super Mario Party Jamboree getting an expanded experience. It's a way to refresh your favorites without buying them all over again. However, and here's where things get a little complicated, not every single Switch 1 game makes the jump perfectly. Nintendo categorized these hiccups into two main groups. First, you might encounter some games that just refuse to start or prevent your progress. For a full list of those, you'll definitely want to check Nintendo's official website, just to be safe. But the second category, and frankly the more interesting one, involves incompatible accessories. Remember games like Ring Fit Adventure? Or Switch Sports, with its leg strap? The new Joy-Cons too, while amazing, just don't fit into some of that old physical gear. It's a bit like trying to put a square peg into a round hole, isn't it? And then there are the games that relied on the old Joy-Cons infrared motion camera. That little IR camera is gone on the new Joy-Cons too, meaning titles like 1-2, Switch, or WarioWare. Move It just won't work as intended. It's a small detail, but a game-breaking one if that's your favorite party starter. And finally, a handful of titles are simply out of luck. Most of these are streaming or media apps like Crunchyroll or Hulu. They just aren't supported on the new system. Perhaps the most poignant loss for some is the Nintendo Labo Toy-Con VR kit. The new Switch 2 is just a little too big for that cardboard headset. So, if you were hoping to revisit those charming VR experiences, you'll need to stick to your old console. Oh, and that trusty old Joy-Con charging grip you've had for years. The new Joy-Cons 2 snap in with magnets now, not the old rail system. So that's another piece of legacy gear that won't make the cut. So what does this all mean for you? It means your Switch 1 library is largely safe, giving you plenty of reasons to be excited about the new hardware. But it also means doing a quick check before you jump into that deep nostalgia dive. Will you be upgrading your favorite titles with those new packs, or sticking with the base versions? Let us know what you think the most surprising compatibility hiccup is for you. And if you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of tech.